Welcome back to Maria's DIY world and a project that's scaring me, but also a project that I really want to do. So as mentioned in a previous video, I can't really tell what's up here because it's too tall. So I'm planning on building, oh, that's Vigo's fur down there, the skinniest side table ever. Tall and skinny with a compartment, because I just learned that when I wasn't feeling well and I had my lip balm up here and my tissues and stuff like that, I couldn't really see where it was. So I need a compartment in my side table. And why is that so scary? Well, because I don't know if I have the skills and I want it to look pretty. I bought a oak shelf that I'm going to use, and I don't have a table saw, and I kind of think that I would need a table saw to make the most precise cuts. So my plunge cutter will just have to do it. So here we go. Well, somebody has other plans. Always a center of attention. Always. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. So I've tried to sketch out my plan. So these are the measurements in centimeters. So it's a maximum of 1/2 meter tall, high, 50 centimeters, and also the length of it. Maybe I should change these two measurements because it's 8 centimeters wide and that's a depth. So that's the end, how it will look from the end. I'm kind of thinking with this like tall and skinny legs that I need a bottom piece. This is this compartment up here, but I need something in between the legs to make it stable. I kind of try to sketch that out right here as well. So a big compartment. I might custom made a tabletop as well. So here is in real life measurements what it would look like. I would like the grains to go this way on the legs and the other way on the compartment so you can see the difference. I was thinking about making this a little recessed so you could totally see the difference, but when I turn it sideways like that, the sides will have to be thin MDF. If it's not thin, I won't be able to fit anything in there because it's so skinny. It's only 8 centimeters, which isn't a lot. So behind here, I will have an extra piece of wood that I can nail the sides of the compartment into, and on the bottom here. So right now it's 10 centimeters deep, but I will have a piece of wood down here as a bottom. So it will only be around 8 centimeters deep. And so I'll have the bottom down here and then an extra piece inside where I can nail the sides too. So this will look beautiful from the ends, but not from the sides because you won't be able to see it from the sides. You will actually only be able to see it from one end, not the other end, but then, you know, I can turn it as I please, and you never know, maybe one is gonna turn out better than the other one. So maybe one is a practice run and the other one is the actual pretty one. I don't know. But I have to make the sides very thin so I can actually fit something in the compartment. So that's why it's going to be MDF, because I don't have really skinny oak pieces to go on the side. I'm getting ready to cut. I'm measuring. I got all my measurements here. Don't want them to blow away. I have to be precise down to the millimeter, which is really nerve-wracking. Because, let's see if I do it to here. Because a millimeter is less than a 16th of an inch. So I really have to be precise. 2.5 plus 2, which is probably here. My blade is 2 millimeters, I think. Maybe 2. I usually do 2.5, so I'll do that. As soon as you do that first cut, it's not going to be even any longer. So this is just really nerve-wracking. All right, let's do the first cut. Make sure that I'm on the track here. I'm keeping everything. I'm keeping everything on here. Just so that I have everything in place. So I'm not cutting all the way, so they're just hanging here. So because legs are so skinny, I'm actually cutting one more piece to put behind. So if you have the leg here, I'll put that perpendicular into it, so you will see a corner from the side, but to buff it up a little bit and make it more stable. But that piece is way more skinny. So a skinnier piece, hopefully it will hold up. This is also glued together, so I have to, and I'm cutting from the same piece, so that piece will have to be turned the other way so that where it's glued is not the same places. So I'm hoping that that will help the glued pieces, because they're glued like that, to stay in place. So for stability, I'll just have to do 3 more cuts. So I got all my pieces cut, but I'm really cold now and I need to heat up, and also I need something to eat. So this will, okay, let me put it down here. This will be the end, looking like this. I need to sand the heck out of this though. Then the legs will look like this, I guess. So it looks like a square. I don't think this is going to be pretty. I don't know. One can always hope. So this and that, and this goes here. Then, okay. I haven't cut a piece for down here, so I don't know how that's going to, if it's going to be stable enough. That goes here. Then this goes here to make that compartment. That goes up here like that. Oh, 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 this is tricky. And this goes here. And then I have a compartment down here. Like that. Very long and skinny. I don't know. Well, you know, it's oak. Cross your fingers and hope that it looks good. I'm getting ready to sand. And some of these pieces are really small. And I kind of like my fingers. So I don't want to sand my fingers. So I found a clamp, hoping that it will make the job easier. So let's start with this small one. Really well, actually. Just needed to adjust that. Oh, that's so smooth. Oh, I love it. My plan is to assemble and then whatever corners needs to be rounded, I'll round, but not until then. But this is so smooth. And because they were cut at the same time, they are exactly the same length. Perfect. So I'm finding my courage. I'm going to put it together. I didn't cut a piece for here. If I end up needing one, I don't know how to attach it. If I do it later. If I do it now, I could drill holes and put in little wood pegs. I don't know what they're called. But I didn't cut it. And now it's dark and it's raining and I don't know if I need it, but I kind of think I do. I might regret this, but I'm just gonna move forward. Okay, I got my wood glue, which is clogged. So let me just open that up. All right, which is more important, that you can see me or what I'm doing? I think that you seeing what I'm doing is more important. That's a lot of glue. Get glue on here, because okay, that's in place now. I cannot glue it to the okay. So this is the back side. I made sure that the other side was prettier. So now I have to put this piece on, and that's a piece that, you know, I nail, that nails everything together here. Let me just put this in to make sure we have the right distance. and I made sure I have my pin nailer here. I made sure that the pins that are in are not too long so I don't go through. But the tricky part right now is to place this in the right spot because I need these pieces on the side. So. And this is the nice side. Oh, I added way too much glue down here. Hold on. Okay, I think I placed it correctly right from the get-go. Let me just make sure everything is still in place over here. Oh, the glue is so slippery, so everything kind of slides right now. Okay, it's slippery, so I think I cut it a little crooked because if I want to line it up here, it doesn't line up on the sides. So I would rather it lines up on the sides and not up here because I'm going to put a tabletop, a lit tabletop on it. So, okay, let's hope this stays in place. No, it doesn't. I need to, I don't know, I think I have too much glue on here. I had to turn off the camera. So I shot my first pins off camera because I asked Emmeline to come help me and she does not want to be on camera. Okay. And I think I realized my first, I see my first mistake. I will do that better in the other end. So up here, I used all the rounded edges that I already have, but when I'm building it up like as a block like this, it doesn't really work. So. Looks like big chopsticks. So here's what I did, and I kind of regret doing the rounded up here because it doesn't look like a block now. So I'm gonna change that for the other end. And then the whole idea is to put that under here. So it goes down here and then that goes here. Ta-da. All right, but not yet. Let me do the other end. Gotta get by the wall, barely room to breathe. Tape measure says you sure you believe. Oak in my hands, doubt in my head, hoping it turns out like I see instead. Lines so thin, cut so tight. One wrong move and it's not quite right. I'm building something small, but I'm dreaming big. A skinny little table on a hopeful jig. Will it stand proud or fall apart? Can these hands match this heart? Standing down on my fears tonight, chasing something simple, clean and light, and light. All right, it fits and it seems sturdy enough. It's actually very easy to pull in and out. It's actually, I mean, everything considered. And I managed to make the legs even. So now I just have to fine tune it to make it really pretty. Right, so the next thing I need to do is to make a tabletop for this. And I've been thinking a lot about that because I kind of wanted to do a similar top as to the one I did up here, my herringbone. But I don't think that's gonna work on this very skinny tabletop. I've put up the pattern over here and I can either choose to have it go like this or like that. And I just don't think that it's wide enough to make a decent pattern. So I am just gonna go with a solid oak top. And by solid, I mean the shelf that I'm also building the skinny side table in. So, but that also means that well, hold on. Because in order to access my compartment here, I actually think that I want the tabletop to split in the middle here and open this way and that way. Because I don't have a lot to connect it to here, and I think that will just take too much space going that way. So, and I think it's going to get too long to open all the way up here. So split in the middle and open both ways. And I don't have any hinges for that. So this is a very natural end to this vlog, to this video, because I can't get any further right now. Well, I could probably sand a little more and fill in some holes and stuff like that, but I also kind of just want to break. So that will be it for this time. So tune in next time to see me. I don't want to say finish this because I don't want to make any false promises, but I'm probably gonna finish it next time. So tune in for that, and I will see you next weekend. Have a nice day. Bye.